What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. As we know, Jada Pinkin is wanting to ruin everything to do with Will Smith's life. That's something that this guy has to deal with every day. I don't even really feel sorry for the guy because he knows what he's getting into. However, we have found out that there is no prenup, and she didn't sign the prenup to prevent a divorce. Let me just ask you guys something, because Jada Pinkett is worth like $50 million. Will Smith has an estimated worth of $350 million. Can I ask you a question, please? If you were to go through what Will Smith is going through, and you had a prenup, meaning that all the money that, you have some kind of legal protection over your money that she can't access, and if you could just get her out of your life for a reasonable price, would you do it? I'm sure as I'm black, you would definitely get her the out of there. Absolutely, for certain, you would do it. I would do it, whatever. But Will Smith doesn't want to get divorced. He doesn't want to get divorced. He feels like, I want to stick this through. And I can understand not wanting to quit. But goddamn, this right here is worth quitting. What is the reason why it's worth quitting to me? Because it's not worth the hassle. Let me just say something, guys. And I know he's trying to stay married or whatever. When a person doesn't want to respect you, they have no respect for you. You have a mate who doesn't respect you. You have a mate who people are begging her to stop disrespecting you. It is not even worth it to stay married to her. All because you don't want to give her half the money. I would tell her, come take most of this shit. As long as you get the fuck up out of here. Just take it. Like, Jeff Bezos. Remember Jeff Bezos around COVID? Jeff Bezos did something that was very remarkable. Jeff Bezos was married to Mackenzie Scott, formerly Mackenzie Bezos. He had one of the biggest divorces in history. She is now worth $27 billion. Okay? Now, to be fair, she did help start some things like that. When he left her, he gave her a lot of money. She tried to get married to some Seattle high school teacher, Dan Jewett. It didn't work. Obviously, there's no way to be married to a man like Jeff Bezos and be married to some guy who's a science teacher. And that is no dig at science teachers. It is just not possible. The same year he split with her, he became the richest man in the world. He gave her whatever she wanted. I don't know the number. He became the richest guy in a few months there in 2020, because that was a good bull market. He got her ass out of there, let her have it, took the money, and was gone with her. Done with her. Let her go. Why? Because how much money do you goddamn need? At a point, how much do you need to continuously to get disrespected like this? How much money do you need? Is it necessary? How much cash? If that's what you're protecting the assets, let me tell you something, okay? There's a song in the black church talked about, it tells a story. It says, I went to the house in which I used to live, right? Something like this. And say, I asked a neighbor, who lives in that house over there? And the neighbor says, that person don't live there anymore. Do you know what that means? That means in the black church, when we talk about things like that, that person has died, okay? This person went to a house where somebody they knew used to live. And it's a beautiful home. And they went and knocked on the door. That meant that they don't live there anymore. It means that house that you saw there, they can't take that with them when they're gonna die. It's a harsh reality we don't want to talk about. But you're not gonna take that when you pass away, because you gotta leave here. That's one thing that humans don't want to realize. Humans want to make so much money thinking that you're gonna live forever. You're gotta go, you're gonna die just like the poor person. You're not gonna be here. Trust me. Sure as I'm black. Okay? We all living on borrowed time. And when God called your number, that's it. And Will Smith is in his 50s. How much money does he need? He can't take his mansions with him. He can't take his cars with him. When you gotta die and see God for yourself, you're going in the casket with no money. Unless somebody want to put some money in the casket there with you for you. Which you ain't gonna use it no damn where, no way. So my thing is, in order for you to get away from this and enjoy it, give it to her. Give it to her. Everybody's so concerned about money, want money. What about some peace? What about some peace? What about some joy? What about having some level of self-respect? Everything ain't worth $1. I'd have made plenty of money in my life. I'm here to tell you, money ain't all what you think it is. It's great to have, But at the same time, everything ain't worth money. Look at these people. I will tell you like this here in Africa. You can get a lot of money here. But I notice how people here live, especially in Uganda. They have to build a big house up to, and this is my estimation, wires around the house, okay? To stop theft from coming in. Wires up in the house. So they're living in like a jail cell to have this beautiful home. That's different in America because we don't have those things because security is pretty good. But imagine you have to live like that. All to say that you are rich. Watching your every move, your left side, your right side. Every time you're watching. That's the one thing I would say. When I lived in Poland, you can leave your laptop someplace and nothing, you have to worry about anything. But in many parts of the world, to have that money just so that you can, have those issues. The issue for me is it's not worth my peace. Because I don't know when I'm gonna die. I don't know when I'm gonna leave here. But one thing I can tell you that when I leave here, I'm not taking my YouTube channel with me. I'm not taking my bank account with me. I'm not taking my Fidelity account with me. I'm not taking any of that stuff with me. I'm not taking it with me, okay? That is for certain. I'm not taking it with me. So for Will Smith, if it's money, give it to her. Let her keep it. She's not worth the hassle of some goddamn dollars. Let her have it. You got enough ability to get it back again. All she gonna end up doing is spending that money on young guys anyway. Let her keep it. I'd let her keep it. Personally. And a lot of us gotta stop worrying about wealth and worried about money and worried about it's good to have money, but goddamn it, have some joy. Have some respect for yourself. Okay? Be a man ultimately. I'd rather have my manhood than be rich. I don't want to be a man and have all this and be a punk. Let me live in my manhood. If God wanted me to be an eagle, he'd made me an eagle. Well, I can't fly, last I checked, so I'm a man. If he wanted me to be a fish, I'd be swimming. I'm not. I'm walking bipedal on my legs. I'm not walking on my knees. I'm walking up as a man. So let her keep it. Some of you guys, you give girls something. The girl is terrible. You want to ask her to give it back. Let her have it. Let her have it. It ain't worth your joy. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shay Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Pretty far, you heard the bell. We're out.